Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. My name is Basby, and this is Basby TV, where I will be giving commentary on all our favorite old school ratchet TV shows. Now, I know some of these are still running, but for the most part, most of them have come and gone. So, I like to do a bunch of the reality TV shows. So today I'm going to be reviewing Love and Hip Hop, and we're going to start off from where it all began with Love and Hip Hop New York. This show came out in 2011. My gosh, what is that, like almost like 10 years ago? So we're going to be reviewing that one. I'm going to give you my commentary over the show. So go ahead and grab up your favorite drink. And today I'm going to be drinking some X-Rated. And let's get into the show. Let's kiki. Let's do this. So the show opens up with us meeting the main girls, Emily B, Chrissy, and Olivia. They're all sitting poolside, having a little girl day, watching a sexy little man. And everybody basically gets a little small introduction on themselves. So we meet Olivia. Olivia is a part of G Unit. Well, was a part of G Unit. Y'all know her from that song, Welcome to the Candy Shop. I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, and don't you stop. Whoa, I take you to the candy shop. But what takes the what I got? I have you spending all you got. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa. And that's the only song I know her from. Because I want to say she might have been like that video girl for some of their songs. Like, Banks' song, You Are My Best Friend. I want you around all the time. I think she might have been the video girl, the main video chick for that song. But other than that, I don't really remember Olivia having much of a career with G Unit. But, you know, whatever. Then we also meet Emily B. She is dating the rapper Fabulous. And y'all know Fabulous. I'm so into you. I really like what you but to me. I can't really explain it. I'm so into you. Yeah, that was his little hit right there. But you know, Fabulous had a lot of songs. I love me some Fabulous. I used to have a big old crush on Fabulous when I was in high school. Chip tooth and all, baby. I love me some Fabulous. But she was dating Fabulous for 8 years. And they have a little boy together. But the thing about her relationship with Fabulous is the fact that nobody knows that she's dating him. Like, it's a complete... So all they know her as is his stylist. But they've been dating for this long. And so that's her main problem with their relationship is that she feels like, you know, why am I being held at your little secret? Then we have Chrissy. She dates the rapper Jim Jones. Y'all know him. We fly high, no lie. You know this. Boy, that was him. She dates Jim Jones. They've been dating together for 6 years, and they currently do not have any kids together. And peeking into the future, we're already here. They still don't got no kids together. So they're all sitting around, basically chit-chatting about life, and that's when we find out that Olivia is dating the football player Darrell Davis, and you know they've been kind of like keeping a relationship on the down low. We also get to meet Somaya Reese. Somaya Reese is an actress. Don't ask me what movie she done played in because I never saw her a day in my life until we met her on this show. But anywho, she's an actress and an aspiring rapper, and so she decided she's going to pack up all her bags, move from LA to New York, and pursue her rap career. So while she gets to New York, she really has nowhere to stay, so she's going to be staying in the attic of the studio that her friend owns until she can basically get on. So Maya's gonna meet up with Jim Jones, and she plays him a few of her music to see if she can get him on the track. He likes it. It's like pop, like the house music type vibes going. And Jim Jones is like, yeah, you know, this is good. I like it. He said, I think you could really get your songs played because you're a woman and you're a very sexy woman. So I feel like DJs are gonna play your songs. And it's like, oh, thanks, Jim Jones. All this sexism going around in the air right now. But he did tell her, like, hey, you know, this is a hard industry to break into. So you need to, you know, make sure you have some type of little side hustles. So Olivia and Chrissy, they had the next thing was like Olivia and Chrissy meeting up at Chrissy house, and they just having like a little girl time, and they decide to really speak on Emily B and seeing how Emily B is stuck in this relationship where she's really not getting nothing out of it, and they don't want her to turn around and like 4 years later, 6 years later, after spending so much time with him, that he decides he doesn't want to do this anymore, gets with another chick and start parading her around and marrying her. Like, they basically don't want her to waste her life. And I can understand that. That's some real talk. Like, hey, girl, I don't know if I could be in a relationship with a man that just does not want to publicly claim me. Like, I understand that you're saying Fabulous career is based on him being a bachelor, but at the same time, like, I didn't know his career was based on him being a bachelor. I thought he was supposed to be kind of like a street dude, but whatever. Emily gonna meet up with Masanda, which is Swizz Beatz's ex-wife, or it might have been just his girlfriend, but we definitely know they got a kid together. And anybody who knows Swizz Beatz know that he is now currently married to Alicia Keys. And I remember when this story broke, everybody and their mama was looking at Alicia like, girl, I know like hell you did not steal this lady's husband. Like, everybody was really looking at Alicia like you a homewrecker, and Alicia Keys was like the love letters of our lives. Like, I remember with Keys and a Minor. I remember that CD. I played that CD to death. I still kind of do. But I do remember her getting a lot of backlash, and I do think her relationship with him and how it played out in the media did kind of hurt Alicia Keys' career a little bit, because during that time, Alicia Keys, like, nobody was really fucking with her. But Emily meets up with her, and she's thinking about, taking a break from Fabulous, because she's like, even though she really don't want to leave him, she doesn't want to be in the background. And Masanda's like, it's hard to give up your family, this and that. But I'm looking like, Emily, I don't know if you really should be taking advice from Masanda. Maybe from somebody else, but not her, because as much as we hated Alicia Keys back then, them people have been married 10 plus years now. And it makes me wonder, like, was the relationship already over, and Masanda, you didn't know when to move on? And now you're sitting here telling Emily about moving on from her relationship and holding on her relationship. Like, I don't think you have the cues or when a relationship is not going to work, because your man kind of slipped on past you. Now, I ain't blaming nobody. Now, I understand everybody going to play a fool for somebody, but sometimes I think as women, we kind of keep trying to keep something going on when we already know that it should have been gone. We've been trying to sing, hold on to your love, when we really should have been singing Keisha Cole, I should have let you go. Oh, oh. Oh, that's what we really should have been doing. So Chrissy and Olivia is getting ready to go out to the club at night or whatever, and they chopping it up. And that's when Chrissy brings up the fact about Somaya working in the studio with Jim Jones. She's like, I ain't never heard of this chick. Who is this chick? And so Olivia's like, oh, we should look her up. Let's look her up. And I'm looking like, this is what we think about on our way to getting ready for the club. Because when me and my friends get ready to go to the club, unless one of us is going through a bad breakup and we talking about something, yeah, fuck that nigga. We about to be out. We about to be lit. All the boys gonna be on us. We about to be fine. Checking our ass out in the mirror, making sure that thing looking good in that dress, making sure it's twerkable. But we just don't be like, okay, let me find out about this girl that was in the studio with my man. Well, also, we ain't got no man in the studio, so. Moving on. So they goes on and looks up Somaya's, I guess might have been her MySpace. I guess that was still out during that time. But anyway, Olivia's like, oh, look at the music she made. Something me a poom poom. This and that. I mean, she wants somebody to look at her hoo-ha and all this. And Chris is like, basically slick hating on Somaya. So they end up, riding with Emily to the club, and Emily in the car talking about how Fabulous doesn't like for me to be going to parties like this, and because I'm a mother and all that, blah, blah, blah. I'm looking like, Emily, Fabulous don't want you going to parties like that because Fabulous probably scared that you're going to find a man that's going to love you and want to show you off to the public and all this, and he don't want to lose you. Or because he might be in there with the other groupies in the NBA draft party trying to get on, and he got a little piece of, got a little money, got a little change. He probably in there chopping it up with them women. That's why he don't want you at them parties. Girl, go out, have a good time, throw a couple drinks, shake a little ass, and enjoy yourself. So while they up there partying, having a very good time, Chrissy spots Somaya in the crowd. Somaya said because Somaya's like, somebody invited her to the party and she thought it would be a good time for her to go out and get some exposure about herself. So on their way to the bathroom, Chrissy deliberately walked past her, of course. I mean, it's reality TV. We got to bump into the chick that's, working with our man. So you walks past her, looks her up and down, and keeps going. So Somaya is like, well, who the fuck is this? Like, why are you looking at me? So they're in the bathroom being mean girls, talking about, oh, look at her outfit. Da-da-da. Who put that sequin jumpsuit on? Da-da-da-da-da. And I ain't gonna lie. Somaya's outfit was not hitting on nothing. It was an ugly outfit. I'm not gonna even play. Not even from the standpoint that this is 2021 and we're looking at something from 2011. But just from the standpoint that the outfit was fucking ugly. It was ugly. But the girl only had so much that she could have packed in that suitcase to go live in a damn attic of a studio. So let's give her a break. Because I'm looking at y'all like, okay, Chrissy, you was in a whole house getting ready. The time that you spent looking at Somaya and seeing what she had going on, you should have been getting your fit together because you didn't come out looking like nothing. Olivia, you didn't come out looking like nothing. And Emily B, like, she had like on a cute little dress, but I mean, y'all supposed to be some bad bitches, baller bitches and all this, but y'all really wasn't looking like nothing. So you ragging on her, but your outfit was not that far off from being, it was no showstopper. So I mean, yeah, give it a break. So Somaya comes up basically on her hood shit like, bitch, y'all wanna thump about it? So she was like, well, what's the problem? And she's like, what you mean? You came up on some gangster shit. What's up? And so somebody's like, what's the problem? You mad because I'm working with your man? And she's like, I ain't mad about you working with my man. Y'all mad about them shoes. Look at them shoes. Them shoes were fucked up. But anywho, back to the story. So I was like, Chrissy, yeah, you mad because that girl, had a little, got some titties, got some ass, a little hips. You look like it's all natural. I mean, she do look like she's a Hispanic girl. They be courageous women too. So yeah, you were a little hating on her, but it's okay. So that's really how the episode ended off at. If you liking the content, go ahead and keep watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until then, bye.